Hello, my dear students, and welcome back. Exams are just around the corner. I know you're all working so hard. So today, we're going to do a super quick, super fun revision of a chapter that I promise will get you some easy marks. Large numbers. Cello. Let's get started. You hear this word all the time, don't you? 1 lakh rupees for winning a prize, 1 lakh views on an Instagram reel. But let's be honest, have you ever really stopped and thought about what a lakh is? I mean, how big is it really? Well, that's the big mystery we're going to solve today. So, to get started, let's jump into a story from your textbook. We're going to meet Eshwarappa, a farmer who hears that our country once had, get this, 1 lakh different kinds of rice. 1 lakh. That's a massive number of rice types, and it's the perfect place for us to start our journey to understand just how big this number actually is. So, how do you even begin to understand a number that big? It's simple, really. We're not going to jump straight in. Nah, we'll build our way up, step by step, starting with numbers we already feel comfortable with. Come on, let's do this together. Okay, check out the pattern here. It's actually pretty cool. Every time we take the largest number of a certain size, like 999, the biggest 3-digit number, and we just add 1, we jump up to the smallest number of the next size. So the real magic happens when we take the biggest 5-digit number, that's 99,999, add just 1 to it, and boom, we get 1 million. We've arrived at 1 lakh. So here is the most important thing to remember. 1 lakh is simply the smallest number you can possibly make with 6 digits. It's a 1, followed by 5 zeros. That's it. Super easy to remember, right? A 1 and 5 zeros. That's your lakh. You know, understanding a big number is one thing, but reading it and writing it correctly, that's where you get the marks in your exam. To help us out, let's meet a few funny friends from your textbook who just love place value. First up, say hello to Tedious Tens. His whole deal is he only adds 10 at a time. So, quick question for all my smart students: to get all the way to 500 using only his plus 10 button, how many times do we have to press it? Think about it. 500 divided by 10 is 50. Excellent, well done. And of course, he has friends. Here's Handy Hundreds, who adds 100 each time, and Thoughtful Thousands, who adds, you guessed it, 1,000. This is just a fun way to show that any big number is really just made up of thousands, hundreds, and tens all put together. Okay, everyone, listen very carefully, because this is a question that comes up in exams all the time. How many thousands does it take to make 1 lakh? The answer is 100. 1 lakh is exactly the same as 100 thousands. Beta, please remember this. It's such an easy way to score a mark. Now, this brings us to something that can be a little confusing, but it's super important. In India, we say lakhs and crores, but when you watch international YouTubers, you always hear them talking about millions and billions. They're just two different ways of naming the same big numbers, and it's really crucial for you to know both. And here is a very special exam tip for you. Beta, the biggest, most obvious clue to tell these two systems apart is the comma. Seriously, where you put the comma changes everything. This concept can easily be a 5-mark question, so let's give the next slide our full attention. Okay, just look at the difference here. In our Indian system, right, we put the first comma after 3 digits from the end, and then after every 2 digits. You see, it's a 3-2-2 pattern. But in the international system, it's always after every 3 digits, so their pattern is 3-3-3. This is why our 1 lakh is the same as their 100,000, and our 10 lakhs is their 1 million. Just remember that comma rule. 3-2-2 for us, 3-3-3 for them. I know you all watch YouTube, so the next time you see your favorite creator celebrating 1 million subscribers, you can turn to your family and say, hey, you know what? That's 10 lakh subscribers. See? Maths is everywhere. When you connect it to things you already know, it becomes so much easier to remember. All right, now let's talk about the real world. Most of the time, we don't really need the exact perfect number. Sometimes a good guess, what we call an estimation, is all we need. This is a very practical skill, so let's see how it works. Let's try and make this real. So, remember Somu's building from your book? It's about 40 meters tall. Now think about the huge Statue of Unity, which is 180 meters tall. Instead of just doing the math, let's estimate. Well, 180 is kind of like 4 40s, right? Plus a little more. So saying it's over 4 times taller gives you a much better feeling for just how gigantic it really is. So, how do you know when to round up or down? Well, it's mostly just common sense. Think about it. If your school has 732 people and the principal is ordering sweets, he's going to round up to 750 just to be safe. You don't want anyone left out. But if a t-shirt costs 470 rupees, the shopkeeper might say, oh, it's around 450, rounding down to make it sound like a better deal. See? It all just depends on the situation. You have all done so well. To finish up, let's just have some fun with some truly mind-blowing numbers from the world around us. Get ready, these are amazing. Whoa, okay, just look at that number on the screen. Take a second. Can you try reading it using our Indian system? You've got crores. You've got lakhs. What in the world could this number be? This is the distance from our planet Earth all the way to the sun, in kilometers. 14 crore and 70 lakh kilometers. Isn't that just incredible? Seeing the number written out like that makes it feel so much more real. Okay, here's another one, even bigger. 40 crore. Any guesses? What could this possibly be? Get ready for this. This is how many liters of water the mighty Amazon River pours into the ocean. Not in a day, not in an hour, but every single second. 40 crore liters. Wow. Our world is just filled with these wonderfully huge numbers. And that's a wrap on our quick revision. So my question to you today is, what's the biggest number you have used today? Maybe the price of something, or views on a video. Let me know down in the comments. Beta, remember, you are smart, you have prepared so well, and you are going to do wonderfully in your exams. All the very best. I am very, very proud of you.